dream and dream. I urge you to unleash your power. You are the best. You are the magic. Dream of a young India. Yes, you can. Let me start by saying that I am just one among all of you. I would say I'm not different, but I must have done something different in my life, which must have taken me to certain levels in my life, whichever levels I have reached. I belong to a very middle class family. നമ്മളുടെ typical കേരളത്തിലെ ഒരു middle class family എന്ന് വരുന്ന ഒരു വ്യക്തിയാണ് ഞാനും. And the parents actually they provide me the best education, so I'm truly thankful to them. And also my teachers who has provided me the best education in my life. So I did my schooling in a Malayalam medium government school. Why I'm saying this is that these are some of the excuses I always hear from people, saying that I didn't get good education, my parents didn't send me to an English medium school. Or the entire problem why I'm not becoming successful in my life is because I didn't get English education and I cannot communicate in English. That is why I'm telling you I did my schooling in a Malayalam medium school, in a government school. And after that I completed my graduation. Of course my parents had some dreams. Of course I never had any plan in my life during that time. While I was having my schooling, I never had any plans in my life. Though my brothers motivated me to become a doctor, and my sister was telling that you should become an engineer, but at the same time I never had any plans in my life. One thing, very interesting thing you all must be knowing, that if you don't have a plan, you will fit into somebody else's plan. So maybe to give a comfort to my brothers and sister, my father told me that you take up second group. So you all know, you all must be knowing that is the most or rather that is the toughest test in the entire world as far as any management education or management course is concerned. നമ്മൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് തന്നെ നമ്മളൊരു മല കയറാനായിട്ട് പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് പോയിട്ട് മൗണ്ട് എവറസ്റ്റ് കയറി എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാവും, അത് ആ അവസ്ഥയായിരുന്നു എൻ്റെത്. There were 20-30 pages of English comprehension. I had no clue what English is all about. കാരണം ഞാൻ സ്കൂളിൽ പഠിച്ച മുഴുവൻ മലയാളമാണ്. It took me a lot of time to read all those paragraphs. So I found it's miserable. 3 മണിക്കൂറിന്റെ ടെസ്റ്റ് ആക്ച്വലി half an hour കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ I was quite happy. I said, done. This is not my cup of tea. So I got out of the hall, and that time I still remember I felt so miserable. I felt so inferior. I thought I am good for nothing. ആ സമയത്ത് സാധാരണ എല്ലാവരും ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെ I also started blaming my parents for not giving me English education, blaming my circumstances, blaming my environment. ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചു വളർന്നു വന്ന സാഹചര്യത്തിന്റെ പ്രശ്നമാണിത്. നമുക്ക് എപ്പോഴും പ്രശ്നം നമുക്കല്ലല്ലോ, പ്രശ്നം മറ്റുള്ളവർക്കാണല്ലോ, അവർ വഴിയാണല്ലോ നമ്മുടെ പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാകുന്നതാണല്ലോ നമ്മൾ കരുതുന്നത്. So that way I felt very miserable, and I came back home, and my father asked me what happened. I said, this is not my cup of tea. I cannot speak English. I cannot understand English much. I don't think this will work for me. So he said, what is your problem? I said, English. Working on it. And you know what happened? Unfortunately that time, or fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know, I got admission for MSc Analytical Chemistry, natural flow. And I had to stay in the hostel, the men's hostel. Our men's hostel, every day morning, if you wake up and if you start reading the newspaper aloud for half an hour, you can imagine what will happen. It came to a level where actually a sticker came upon my door which says news in English 7 to 7:30. So but still I continued, because I understood one thing, that consistency and persistency, these are two words which has to be there, otherwise nothing is going to happen. 2 years time I completed my MSc, but I don't remember anything in chemistry, I'm telling you very frankly. But still my teachers did their best job, but still nothing got into my mind. But in 2 years, I made such a thick book, which is full of nothing but meanings of tough words, which actually in the entrance test, we call it as synonyms and anonyms. And after 2 years, I wrote the exam, MBA exams, and I got admission. By that time, I had completed MSc Analytical Chemistry also. When I got that admission, that was the first time I felt that if somebody has got a powerful dream, and if he is consistent, if he is persistent about it, if he has taken a decision that he is going to do it anyway, he will do it. That is a strong message I got from my own life. So that was my education part, and after that, I got into corporate. I started my career with sales, then with pharmaceutical company, then with a publication company, and last my career was with a petroleum company in the corporate planning. And that time, that was about 7 years of corporate life. During that time, I learned a lot of things, but I realized one thing in my life, that if somebody wants to really do something big in his life, he needs to start something of his own. So that is where I started thinking about the magic word called entrepreneurship.